Tino set to pledge his allegiance to the Kangaroos. Well, for now that is. I don't think this is official, but this is the story that's just gone up on the Daily Telegraph website. And if this is the case, this is great news for Australia.
Huge news if it is the case, because all indications were that Tino was going to join Payne Haas and play for Samoa. So huge news, because you look at the Kangaroos middle and it's pretty weak, right? It's probably the weakest middle Australia would ever put on the park, with Haas out, no Tino. So you look at that and you throw Tino back into the mix and it's a huge win. But the only thing that I would say, if it's only for the Ashes, like, surely you're making a commitment to the end of the World Cup.
It's only for the Ashes. That's our understanding.
Surely you're saying, well...
From that. Is it just for the Ashes and then he'll reevaluate, or may?
It's good news, Gordy. You can still play for Queensland.
There you go,
I'm not going to start on you. I'm not going to start on you, Gordy.
Dan, relax. I'm tired with that argument.
Oh, well, you know what? We're staying here because, Mick, you've got a solution.
Well, I've got an idea of the fact that when you look at what Origin has become and all these players putting their hand up for different countries at the end of the year, which I don't have an issue with, right? If you're eligible for whoever you want to represent, who am I to tell you who to represent, right? But I think we've got to try and build this international game, right? And get the fact that all these players are playing for Samoa and Tonga and New Zealand, and build a 3-game series, right? So we've got Origin at the moment. It kills the competition, okay? So that, you know, when the new TV broadcast is done, I think we may see a period where Origin's standalone and everyone's craving out for more content during that period. Well, I think there needs to be a 3-match series on the same weekend, Samoa v Tonga, right? So then these players they don't have a choice. Well, they do have a choice. You play for New South Wales, Queensland, you play for Tonga, Samoa, and then that's it, right? You can't go at the back end of the year and go, oh, I played for New South Wales here, now I'm going to play for Samoa or Tonga here. No. You're going to play for them, and we build that up, right? So it's a money-making machine, so that money can almost get as big as Origin and build it to be a state of Origin.
What if those players wanted to play Origin, though?
Well, then they play Origin.
They've got to choose, so they have to make. You're making them make the decision.
You have to make a choice.
Everybody makes a choice.
Yeah, no, I'm just asking the question.
Yeah. Everybody don't stop.
But if you build that game up,
so all these guys will have to make a decision.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
And I've got no issue. You can choose. You can choose whichever one you like. I do not have an issue.
Do you know what? And to make it even better, all the Samoan kids playing in the Queensland competition, let's have a state of origin, Queensland versus New South Wales, Samoa, and just keep on building their game and help them build their product, like from within. So then when they come and play against us, right, it is massive. But we've got to stop blocking out the kids from Queensland and their pathway, the kids from New South Wales, from Dubbo and Wellington and all those areas, and their pathway.
And eventually we're going to have it, and don't forget, in 10 or 15 years' time, we're going to have a PNG side that's going to be competitive as well. So throw them into the mix.
You're very quiet over there, Dan.
Yeah. No. I like your thinking. I like where your head's at. But you use the term money tree. If the NRL is obsessed with one thing, it's they want to grow the money tree. They're not going to shake the money tree and risk it. And they're not going to touch Origin. This is why all these things, I understand your passion, Gordy, and you bled for that Australian jersey. Yeah. So when you talk about players having to commit to a state, to commit to a country, I'm not going to, as just some yahoo, argue with you, because you've done something most of us haven't done. You have too, bro. But at the same time, this is the biggest money tree. It's a money forest. The NRL ain't going to... They might tweak it and make it 2 weeks in between games, things of that nature, just so we can improve club football. They're not going to muck around with it. They had to during COVID, and they got caught out when the audience was cut in half and they had to play the games in November. I would be stunned if they made drastic changes to Origin, including eligibility, the eligibility situation.
Do you think Origin's impacted if those guys don't play? I don't. I don't think Origin's impacted. I think Origin will still showcase the greatest 34 players on the planet playing against each other.
Well, that's one thing I've said. Origin will always be great. It will survive everything.
And then I was talking today, right? In my era, when I was just finishing, I think the biggest superstar player in our game was Sonny Bill Williams. He didn't get to play it. State of Origin was still around. Sam Burgess, superstar, didn't get to play. Benji Marshall was lighting up the screen.
They're the extremes. They're the extremes. People talked about Herbie Farnworth. Herbie Farnworth's from Manchester. Like, he's not a Queenslander. This is where we differ here. Tino, born in New South Wales, but raised in
Grew up in Gympie. Absolutely.
He's a Queenslander.
Did you see his face? when he pulled on the jersey.
Yeah, in tears.
Unbelievable.
That's right.
He missed the year before. That's what it meant to him.